Hello again for the last time. It's Arvin, and today I'll be doing my final video reflection. For the first question, what aspect of the course has been most impactful and why? One of the most impactful aspects of this course for me was a combination of what we learned in Units 3 and 4, because together they reshaped how I think about my career and my growth. Unit 3, which focused on mentorship, networking, professionalism, made me realize how much career development relies on relationships and communication. Before this course, I used to think career success was driven mostly by your technical skills, but Unit 3 showed me that having the skills for the job isn't enough. You also need the ability to network, ask for help when you need it, and build strong professional relationships. I learned how different internal and external mentors serve different purposes, and how reaching out for guidance is not just acceptable, but actually expected in professional environments. The steps on how to approach a mentor, communicate your goals, and build genuine professional connections really stood out to me. It helped me see networking as something intentional and meaningful rather than something to be intimidated about. I also found the discussion on professionalism and hidden workplace norms really eye-opening for me. It made me more aware of the unspoken rules that shape workplace culture and how important it is to communicate respectfully and navigate workplace interactions thoughtfully. What made this even more impactful was how Unit 4 connected to Unit 3. Unit 4 reframed how I think about failure and resiliency. And honestly, it changed how the way I interpret challenges in my career. Instead of seeing failure as something negative or something to be embarrassed about, I now see it as a necessary part of learning. The breakdown of the different types of failure helped me understand that not every setback is the same, and that most failures we'll face are actually the ones we can learn the most from. Jia Zhang's TED Talk on 100 Days of Rejection really brought this concept to life for me. Hearing how he intentionally put himself in situations where he would be rejected just to build emotional resilience was both inspiring and very practical. It showed me that overcoming fear is a skill, something you can strengthen by facing discomfort instead of avoiding it. His story made the whole idea of embracing failure feel more realistic and empowering. When I put Unit 3 and Unit 4 together, the biggest impact for me was realizing that professional growth is not just about achieving things. It's also about building relationships, asking for help, and being open to failure. These units gave me a more holistic understanding of what it means to grow in my career, and that's something I'm going to carry with me long after this course is over. For the second question, what is one goal you have related to your career that you will work on after this course? One goal I want to actively work on after this course is over is improving my ability to network and build stronger professional relationships. This course helped me realize that I tend to stay in my comfort zone, focusing on my work, relying heavily on my technical skills, and not always reaching out to others. But Unit 3 showed me that career success isn't meant to be a solo journey. Building meaningful connections and being willing to learn from others is just as important as having strong technical skills. Networking used to feel intimidating for me, but now I see it as a skill I can develop over time. I want to be more intentional about connecting with my classmates, my colleagues, and professionals in my fields, whether that's reaching out on LinkedIn, asking for advice, or just participating more in group settings. This course also helped me understand how mentorship fits naturally into networking. Mentorship isn't separate from networking, it's one of the most impactful outcomes of it. Learning the difference between internal and external mentors showed me that building relationships can provide support in different ways, from navigating workplace culture to gaining broader career insight. A big part of this goal is becoming more comfortable with asking for help and recognizing that seeking guidance is a professional strength, not a weakness. The more I grow, the more I see how important it is to have people who can support you, challenge you, and offer you new perspectives. Strengthening my networking skills, including forming mentorship connections, will open doors for me and help me feel more confident moving forward. It's something I want to turn into a long-term habit, not just something I think about temporarily. For the last question, what are two actions or strategies you will take to help you achieve this goal? So, to help achieve my goal of improving my networking skills and building stronger professional relationships, there are two key actions I plan to focus on. The first strategy is to actively put myself into more networking opportunities, even when it feels uncomfortable for me. I want to start by engaging more with people in my academic and professional circles, whether that's classmates, colleagues, instructors, or people I meet at events. This includes reaching out on LinkedIn, commenting on posts, sending a message to someone whose work interests me, or just simply starting a conversation when I have the chance. Networking isn't something that happens by accident, so I want to make it a habit by scheduling time each week to connect with someone new or check in with an existing connection. By consistently taking small steps, I can gradually build confidence and get used to interacting with people in a professional setting. The second strategy is to practice seeking guidance and mentorship through relationships I build. Since the course helped me understand that mentorship is a natural part of networking, I want to get more comfortable asking for advice when I need it. This means being open about my goals, reaching out to people whose experience I admire, and communicating clearly, just like we learned in Unit 3. Instead of trying to figure out everything on my own, I want to practice asking thoughtful questions, following up after conversations, and maintaining these relationships over time. Building mentorship connections will help me develop professionally and make me more confident in navigating career decisions. This is the end of my video reflection. Thank you for listening.